Hi, this is Mike from BandLab. Did you know that you can make a Grime track on your phone using the BandLab app? In this video, we'll show you how to find Grime samples, layer them with other sounds, and add virtual instruments. You can open this project yourself with the link in the video description. And if you find this guide useful, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be the first to know when new videos drop. In the BandLab mobile app, I tap the plus icon, then Open Studio to create a new project. I tap the BandLab Sounds button to open BandLab's sample library. To search, I tap the spyglass icon and enter Grime into the text search field. I tap Grime Mega Pack to open it. Let's start by finding some drums that we can base our track around. I can audition samples by tapping the loop button next to their name. Instigata Beats 03 sounds like a good place to start. So I tap the plus icon next to it to add it to the project. BandLab automatically loops the sample out for 8 bars. I drag the right-hand side of the sample to the left to shorten it to 4 bars in length. Let's add another sample. I tap the plus note icon to add another sound. This time I add Hardware Hats 02. I make sure it's positioned at the start of the project, and again truncate it to 4 bars in length. Now let's find some music to go with our drum beat. Instigata Brass 03 sounds suitably ominous. I add it, and then again shorten it to 4 bars in length. Now we need some bass. I add Instigata Bass 03 and once again reduce it to 4 bars in length. Now I'd like to add an instrument track. I tap the plus icon in the track list, then tap Virtual Instruments, which brings up a list of available sounds. I scroll the instrument category over until I see the leads category and tap it. I tap Ambient Lead twice to load it up. I can play this instrument live using the virtual keyboard. However, I want to program it in the MIDI grid editor, so I close the virtual keyboard and tap twice on the instrument track. I tap on D4 to add a note at the start of the bar. Currently, this MIDI clip is set to a single bar in length, so I exit out and drag the clip out to 4 bars in length. I double-click the MIDI clip to edit it again, this time adding a D-sharp 4 on the 4th beat of the 2nd bar, and another D4 on the 1st beat of the 3rd bar. I exit out of the MIDI grid editor and tap the effects button on the lead track to add an effect. I tap the distorted ambience preset from the recommended category to add it. Now we have enough elements to create a simple arrangement. We can arrange the track by copying and pasting the clips we've added. To copy, tap a clip, then tap the copy icon. Then, tap the track and select the paste icon. To remove an unwanted clip, tap it, then tap the trash icon. Let's switch to the desktop so we can more easily see the arrangement. To save the project, tap the cloud icon, then select Save. Here's my arrangement in the desktop version of BandLab's Studio. I start with just the drums and lead. After 8 bars, the bass comes in. On bar 17, the brass comes in. On bar 25, the hats drop out. Then, the brass and lead drop out, and the hats return. The lead returns on bar 41. The brass returns on bar 49. On bar 57, the lead drops out again. The final 8 bars are just hats and brass. Remember, you can fork this project and make your own version of it using the link in the video description. Have fun!